Oh, hey, Dan. I was just reading over the Mason M magazine. Hashtag info Mason, hashtag great facts, hashtag Mason 2018, hashtag interested?
No thanks, man. Hashtag been there, hashtag done that, hashtag class of 2013, hashtag Mason alum. You're still drinking your morning coffee, hashtag gotta get that Joe, hashtag but where'd you go?
Where I go every morning. Hashtag Starbucks, hashtag green mermaid, hashtag not merman, hashtag are they allowed to make cups that big?
More importantly, we have a Mason men's basketball game tomorrow night. Hashtag Patriot Center, hashtag A10, hashtag green and gold, hashtag gotta get that win, hashtag you going over there?
Of course I'm going. I have season tickets. I love the pep band and all the songs they play. Hashtag Green Machine, hashtag Doc Nix, hashtag 2006, hashtag Final Four, hashtag Living on a Prayer.
Hashtag whoa, we're halfway there.
Hashtag whoa, living on a prayer.
Hashtag
Dan. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, living on a prayer. I was looking at Facebook pictures from when I first started at Mason. Hashtag freshman 15. Hashtag I used to have good hair. Hashtag how old do you think I am? Hashtag depressing.
You know what's not depressing though? How good my hair still looks today. Hashtag gel it up. Hashtag I comb and brush. Hashtag pretty fly for a white guy. Hashtag I'm bringing sexy back.
Hashtag yep. You know who brings sexy back?
Who?
Justin Timberlake. Saw him at the Verizon Center the other night. Hashtag DC. Hashtag first class. Hashtag how good was In Sync? You know, I took the metro from Mason. Took me 30 minutes to get downtown. Hashtag orange line. Hashtag love our location. Hashtag so easy.
Yeah, I agree. When I was a student, I went to the city all the time. Hashtag internships. Hashtag museums. Hashtag nightlife. Hashtag sometimes I didn't get home till 4 a.m. Hashtag I hope our moms aren't watching.
Hashtag hi mom. You know, kind of getting hungry with all this hashtagging.
Me too, man. Where do you want to go for lunch today? Hashtag on-campus dining. Hashtag so many options. Hashtag Chick-fil-A.
Hashtag Taco Bell.
Hashtag Panda Express.
Hashtag Subway. Hashtag eat fresh.
You know what's really eating fresh though? Southside. Hashtag all you can eat. Hashtag all you care to eat. Hashtag no need to eat that much. Hashtag have you seen my gut lately?
Amy. Hashtag Dean of Admissions. Hashtag Mason alum.
Hashtag Patriot for life.
Seriously, guys, hashtag get back to work.